Again, this whole section didn't need to be painted. There was one smudge. But I'm going to overpaint rather than underpaint, because if you underpaint, it does not look cohesive or good. And I'm not trying to have it look any type of way. Alright. See, they missed these rooms. I, though, do not. Oh, he got these rooms, though. So it's a stain. Take a wipe and then paint. I just paint. Sometimes it looks bad. Okay. I wonder what my wife. Just need the master bedroom and then the kitchen area. Take a small break because I need some water. Let's go. We're headed into the master bedroom because we just did the hallway. This is what the master bedroom looks like. Start like right here. Is that a good view? Get the door in there a little bit. Okay. Putting my paint over here. Okay. Then, do we see any food stains? Yes. Taking those out first. Typically, if you don't wipe down food stains, they come back. softening the edges a little bit. So I don't know if you noticed, but when I'm like just got paint, right? My roll is covered in paint. I typically don't like to just put it on the wall, especially like a wall like this that's huge. If I put it directly on the wall and it doesn't match, then I have to paint that whole entire wall, right? So what I'm doing here is I'm using most of my paint on my brush. See, it's relatively drier versus when I freshly grab paint and everything's dripping wet. And then I start, because it's a lot easier to blend and makes the edges softer, to the previous paint. I like that method best, just because I get away with a lot more. It's a lot more lenient of a method than just fully covering your roll with paint and then bam, putting it in the middle. Like, that works for you, it's fine, but I like a little softer edge. I like to not really be able to tell what's touched up and what's not. Like, yeah, if the wall's recently been painted and you have one spot that looks out of place, and like the entire wall was painted, that's an imperfection in the drywall or texture. But if it's touched up and you see a big brush mark, bam, you know you did that. That's the person touching it up. So what I like to do is paint smaller walls with the freshly like paint rolled, and once I'm starting to dry out and not have that much paint left over, put it on the exact spot, and then as I'm still running out of paint, even less and less, blending that in with the color that was there previously, which is why I move. I don't just go wham. Like, no, I painted that, so I'm gonna roll over it, spread that paint, and yeah, right now it looks brighter. But as it dries, it blends, and that's what I want. I want the old paint and the new paint to blend together, have some old, have some new, but no marks. That's what I want. Ultimately, that's what I want. And that's what I'm achieving for. No marks on the wall. As in, no black marks, white marks, yellow marks, pink marks, No imperfections. See? Brown? Yeah, I think that might be a stain. Actually. So, put my roll down real quick. And what I think is a stain. Wipe it off. Right. Okay. Getting rid of all the stains. I do clean it. The stain doesn't come back. Because I'm not just gonna wipe the walls and not paint it. Like, I'm not. That's not the goal here. Like, if you're just charging to wipe walls, you're providing a cleaning service, not a painting service. And I am providing a painting service. So what am I gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna wipe the walls. Then I'm gonna go in there with the paint, with my paint. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna look to see if it dries. Looks a little wet still. So then I'm gonna pause. Because everything's water based. So if I'm putting water on top of water, I'm just creating a bigger hassle for myself. So then I'll go ahead and start over here in this section while that wall finishes drying. There's 2 pieces of tape. Want some brown yucky stuff. Wanna know what it is. It's coming off the wall, it's fairly easy. I'm doing it now. Cleaning my rag now. So then I'll put. So about me, I'm in my 20s, I'm in my late 20s. This is my business. I am the owner. Based in Las Vegas, Nevada, not New Mexico. And currently, I don't have customers that are homeowners exactly. I work with a lot of real estate companies. 3 to be more specific, with their rental homes. And let me tell you, that keeps me fairly busy. But all the houses I get to work on are empty. Which is, I'm not saying it's a requirement for me to paint your house. No. Like, I've done houses where we've had to move everything, tape everything off, and, do like a regular painting service. But the solitude, the peace, the quiet, I like that. I like all of that.